Hello everyone. Today I'm thinking of making a laptop stand. I bought a MIDI keyboard and I want my laptop to be right next to it, and I do not have a stand. So I'm gonna make an attempt at making it. I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but let's see. I had some wood left over from my previous project. I'm going to be using that. For the stand, there are three parts. One is the base, one is the column, and one is the platform where the laptop sits. The base is going to be around 40 centimeter, the height is going to be around 120 centimeters, and for the platform it's going to be around 20-25 centimeters. That's the idea. I'm going to be cutting the board at a 45-degree angle, as I mentioned earlier, so tilting the miter saw. So what I have done so far is actually cut a 120 centimeter length. This is for the height, and as you can see, there's a 45-degree angle on it, right? So the platform sits like that, okay, and something like this. I'm thinking of gluing it and screwing it together. Let's see whether it holds. And just for more support here, I've cut piece like that, so that should stay something like this way, right? It's also at a 45-degree angle, and this would stay like that, because that's the theory. And then I've cut a lip so that, you know, for the edge, as you can see, when I keep the laptop on top, it doesn't slip away, right? So that's the lip for the platform. I still haven't decided what the base, how long the base has to be, because I seriously do not know how much weight it's gonna, how much length it needs before it actually topples over. So I haven't cut the length yet. I'll do it later, but I'll probably fix all these other pieces first. So let's see. So the next thing I'm going to do is try to sand all the wood pieces so that it's smooth. And once I fix it, I'll probably stain it and then varnish it. That's the idea. Let's see. I'm going to drill holes for these supports at the top and the bottom. That's what I'm going to do next. So that's the lip. So I'm going to try to get that sorted as well. I'm going to glue it first, and maybe I might screw it as well. Let's see. So yeah, the glue has done its job. it's stuck really well. I've decided to cut the base at 40 centimeters length. Hope it holds. It's time now to fix the base, so I'm drilling pilot holes and then I'll drive the screws in. I've decided to cut the base a little more shorter because I checked it yesterday and it felt a bit too long. It doesn't need it to be that long. So I'm gonna chop off probably 10 or 15 centimeters of it. So now I'm gonna glue the support for the platform onto that board, and then probably I'll screw them as well. Piece this support onto, as you can see, the stand. And in order to do that, I have the other half of that board over here, yeah. So I've clamped it that way. So now what I can do is I can actually slot it in here and glue it and leave that, and I'm hoping the weight of that board there would actually give enough pressure for this to actually glue it together. That's the theory, at least. Let's see. With this approach, what I probably will get is a very flush 45-degree angle when this joins this one. At least that's what I hope to expect. So apply the glue. I have to confess, this is my second platform. I already built one at the 120 centimeters and I realized it was too tall, so I had to chop it off. So as I told you, the stand was a bit too high, so I had to chop it off. So I'm making the platform again, but one of the benefits which I achieved with that is that I managed to cut off the top, and that turned out to be a stand on its own. Yeah, that's the top part. I've decided that I can use this as an iPad stand. I've decided to do something like this. So I'm going to cut a vertical, that piece off, and then so you get a neat straight finish, a sharp V, instead of having to attach it like this. I think this would look much better. So I have to do another angle cut using my miter saw. And there you go. 45-degree angle, and that should fit nicely in the stand. Let's see. Hopefully. There. And I'm going to fit it that way. So there you go. Can you see it? I think that's nice. So that's how the platform is going to be glued on. So I've actually set up some clamps so I could actually start to glue this on. So there is this one. This is going to be holding as the support, and as you can see, this is where it fits. This just moves, yeah. And then once I apply the glue on, I'm gonna lock this back here and then clamp it downwards. So there's gonna be some pressure on it to actually stick on, if that makes sense. Okay, so that's next. I finally sanded the whole thing, and I'm now going to apply some walnut stain. This is after staining it and then varnishing it, and it's ready now. I'm just letting it dry, but that's it. I think it has come out. I'm happy with it. Hope you all enjoyed my video. Please don't